Although I'm super focused on my finances, I had a stressful month where every day I got a Monster energy drink from the gas station. After checking my budget at the end of the month, I was shocked because I spent around $60 on those drinks. If I hadn't checked my budget plan, I would have spent $700 in a year. That's money I could spend on my next vacation. Therefore, if you want to improve your finances drastically by the end of next year, then you're watching the right video. No matter how much money you might have right now, I will give you the 5 best budget plans. The classic, the 50-30-20 budget. When I started my first budget, I had no clue how much should I put aside and how much fun money could I have every month. Until I learned about the 50-30-20 budget. This helped me in the beginning as a goal I could aim for, and I could constantly improve my savings rate. Also, it showed me that having a budget isn't about cutting out the fun. It's about being more wisely with your spending. With this guideline, you should try to keep your needs, such as food, rent, utility, transportation and medical bills within 50%. Your wants, such as shopping, going out and other activities, should be within 30%. And last but not least, the last 20% you should separate for your savings, debt payments and investments. This is just a general guideline, as it can vary from your situation. If you have debt, you should prioritize your savings and debt payments. As soon as your debt decreases, you feel less anxious and start to have more power over your money. If you see that you won't reach these numbers after tracking all your expenses and income, don't worry, this is not an overnight success. After collecting your costs, you can analyze where you're spending too much, and you might find forgotten costs too. If you have any questions or seeking any tips, don't shy away from asking a question in the comments or jump on a free one-on-one call with me. Link is down below. Some banks offer to track all your expenses and income. If you don't have this feature, don't worry, this is how I do it without any stress. First of all, I'm aware of all my fixed costs, my rent, my phone bill, my subscription of Netflix and my insurance. That's the easy part. Now, after every purchase, whether it's in the mall or at home online shopping, I get my phone out and put it quickly in my budgeting app. It takes 5 seconds max, not a big time investment for sure. When I'm traveling, it can be a bit overwhelming, but when you keep all your receipts, you can track them afterwards when you're back in your room. If you think this budget is for you, I'll leave a link in the description for a Notion template. Next is a zero-based budget. Through this budget, you try to allocate every single dollar towards each category, such as groceries, rent, utilities, entertainment, shopping, savings, everything you could think of. The goal is to have $0 left at the end. This can be a bit tedious and time intensive. Also, it is hard to plan unexpected costs like car repairs or home repairs. This works for you if you want to control every single penny and are happy to take the time to plan your expenses once per month. Try to set realistic goals. Therefore, if this is your first budget, it can be a bit difficult. Use a budget template from Notion to plan your budget. Link down below too. I do prefer the next option for absolute beginners. It is similar but very effective. The old school option out there, the envelope budget. This method works only for cash. Everything that is not automatically deducted from your bank account, you need to separate into different cash envelopes. Same as before, such as going out, groceries or shopping. This can help you not to overspend, because as soon as your going out envelope is empty, you won't be able to spend any money on those activities. You can combine this with the other budgets, such as the 50-30-20 budget. You can put your fun money of 30% in an envelope, which will help you to stay on course for your goals. Also, it's scientifically proven that paying with cash affects the brain, while paying with credit card doesn't. It feels like pain in your brain. This helps you to be wiser with your spending too. The next on our list is for you if you like to have more flexibility and you don't want any specific guidelines. It is the more freestyle version, but I suggest this for more experienced people, or I use it for my vacation. Because most of the times our spending behaviors is different when going on holidays, right? With the no budget, you don't create any kind of serious plan for most of your money. Instead, dividing into 2 categories, income and expenses. By the end of the month, you can see if you hit your goal or if you're over your limit. As I said, this is for people who have been in the finance game for a while, as you don't have any accountability to see where you overspend. The next budget is for people who really want to get serious with their money goals. The pay yourself first budget. This is the most effective if you want to improve your savings and investments. My grandfather taught this to my mom. You always save when the jar is full. This will help you to prioritize your savings rather than your spending, because if you do the opposite, it feels harder cutting a big chunk of what's left. than when you do it straight from the beginning. Also, if you automate your savings, you won't even feel pain because you won't miss that money anymore. Afterwards, you can spend every single dollar which is left in your bank account and you don't need to worry about your savings. Trust me, this will make you less anxious and you have guaranteed success in the future. Start small and focus on the long term. Even a small amount of $100 can be a life change in the future. Don't believe me? Then watch this video next where I show you how $100 can reach almost $1 million with investing.